We can't say that. Maybe.
Hello and welcome to Full Court Bresh, Canada's #1 weekly sports update show. I'm your host, Buck Dickus, along with
Bill O'Reilly. Sports.
We like sports and we don't care who knows.
Is there anything more beautifully American than seeing baseball fans back at the park?
Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back.
Snuffleupagus. Snuffleupagus, everybody. My only guess as to what happened here is this Padres fan, Trump supporter, ran out of his limited options on what to do in this situation. So you know what he did? He cocked back and he showed that liberal left his rights. Eh?
Swinging a drive, and the lucky fan will go home with a game concussion.
That's what happened here.
As we are a strictly professional sports reporting firm here on the network, it's only right that we report on more professional sports reporting. Famed NFL reporter Adam Schefter decided to backpedal on his previous reports on the Aaron Rodgers story, and yes, the plot thickens on that one. He completely backpedaled during an interview the other day, saying that he had no sources, no information, and decided to use the draft to leak the information, and the rest they say is history. Great job, Adam.
Meanwhile, in Detroit, this tiger was seen catching a taint tan alongside the real-life Peggy Hill. Nice.
Tony, you gotta stop making faces back there, man. We're trying to do some fucking reporting here.
Tony, man, he's trying to be a professional. What are you doing? Are you fucking the money up, Tony? Let me see the accounting. You trying to Joe Budden us? We're trying to be professional here.
Calling for an audit? Hey, take a couple of shows off, Tony, would you? I think you need to.
Couple off. We film every Friday, so take Friday off.
Speaking of taking things off, Luka Doncic tried to take off the family jewels of one Colin Sexton in Cleveland the other night.
Oh, I see why Colin's angry.
You could get called for a technical here.
So as we know, Luka's become a bit of a complainer to the refs, a bit of a whiner as much as we love the guy, but really hasn't had the best player-to-ref relation this year. And as much as I know flying to Cleveland would probably suck, you can't take it out on the family jewels of Colin Sexton. I get it, one too many sex land memes. But look, man. You don't go for the gonads. Luka's a dick puncher. There it is. I said it.
Dick punch Doncic.
Boom, 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 boom.
Meanwhile, in CrossFit,
I remember
when I lost my veg.
Off my nuts.
As the Atlanta Braves were seen rounding the bases last night, so were the fans. This couple was caught canoodling in each other's strike zones during the game.
Only in Hotlanta, am I right, Dill?
I wonder how big her strike zone is. Hey-yo.
Hey, Lefty, put it in the box, would you?
Huh? Huh? Yeah, you'll get it.
I see you back there giggling, Tony. Shut the up. Speaking of a feel-good story, The Ohio State University has a bit of a scandal on their hands regarding their massage therapy program. It seems their team massage therapist is soliciting happy endings to his players. I know we're all thinking the same thing. Deshaun Watson went to the wrong school. Oh, hey-oh.
Udonis Haslem and Dwight Howard were caught fighting, basically, for lack of a better term, in the game last night. Dwight, you've been called soft by people older than you, a pussy by people younger than you. You got to start getting your rep up.
Come on, it's not funny, man. I'm going to have to stab somebody or something to get my rep up.
You used to be Superman. I mean, we're starting to think the rumors are true. I mean, you're taking it from everybody. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Hey, look, man. 53-year-old Udonis Haslem is not to blame for your back soreness, Dwight. We don't want to get into that, do we? Speaking of old guys in hardwood, A-Rod has decided to leave his baseball and soap opera life journey to buy the Minnesota Timberwolves for some reason. Little did he know, he seemed to forgot that J-Lo's love don't cost a thing.
How do you prepare a fight with the greatest of all time when you're 0-1? That's right. You fight all three triplets with special strength, one after the other. Logan Paul was seen fighting the Gronkowskis. From the video that got dropped, the Gronkowski brothers got their pushed in.
They're dropping like flies.
Ironically, Rob was the smartest one and the only one not to do it. But I love this. I love this Paul thing, man. These kids are bringing back the sport. They're turning people like me who don't care about boxing into regular fans. I think it's great. I think it's great.
Hey man, every great story needs a villain. Speaking of having villains for the love of the game, the NHL playoffs are now on and underway. And we're all asking ourselves the same question. How are the Maple Leafs going to fuck it up this time?
Speaking of the Leafs, this is what our Prime Minister had to say about your beloved team. Roll the clip.
I'm just amazed at how hope continues to spring eternal in Leafs fans. As a Habs fan, I'm kind of in admiration of Toronto fans who continue to cling to hopes every year, year in, year out. It's impressive to see, and if the unthinkable does happen, and we're all wonderfully surprised to see the Leafs in the Stanley Cup Finals. I know there'll be ways to make sure that everyone gets to watch.
Yeah, shouldn't you be focused on getting us vaccines, you meathead? We have a way to watch hacky already. It's called buffstreams.com. Maybe you've heard of it. And don't think I didn't catch those sneak disses. Oh, you're in admiration of Leaf fans who cling on to hope every year? What the hell does that mean? Don't patronize them. They've been through enough. I'll tell you this for free. We pretty much lost hope in everything thanks to you and Uncle Dougie. And you also said if the unthinkable happens and the Leafs make it, we'd be wonderfully surprised to see it. We'd be wonderfully surprised to see you not dress up like this for the next 4 years. Know your role, buddy. Know your role. Know your role. Sorry, Tony. I'm sorry, Tony. I lost it. Lost it for a second. That's for you.
Okay, well, that just about does it for your Full Court Bresh weekly sports update. Be sure to tune in next week.
Not that.
Oh, yikes.
Sue me. Do it. Do it.
Tony, hey, cut that buff strips out of there. Come on, man. Tay.
Play the clip. That's the one we're using. That's the trailer.